I Sport Science klockan 21 ikväll granskar vi relationen som en idrottare har med sin utrustning. Och klockan 22 är vi med på ett ovanligt och långt cykeläventyr tillsammans med två sportlegender.
Cindy's my office manager, John's our new picker, and Delfino can fix anything so we can sell it. Or the pieces come to us, or we go to them. Fascinating items come in every day, and we auction them off to the highest bidder. We take our commission, and the seller gets the rest. One person's trash can be another's treasure. You never know if you're bringing big bucks or big disappointment. And it ain't over until you hear...
John and I were personal friends, and we were doing a photo shoot. He played some songs for me and signed it.
We had a woman come in today. It was a real treat. She was a longtime friend of Johnny Cash. She brought in with her a signed Cash guitar and a whole folder full of pictures and stories and memories, mementos, and everything associated with it.
I met Johnny Cash at a concert, October 6, 1972, and he bumped into me, and I fell over, and friendship started from there. This is the photo shoot we were doing when he signed this guitar.
How did you get the guitar signed?
Well, when we were doing the shoot, and he was sitting there, and I said, I didn't know you were going to have your own guitar here. I said, so now, because I drug this all the way, I think you ought to sign it for me, John. I'm putting the guitar up for auction because I've had it for 24 years and enjoyed it. And now I want to devote my time to finishing the book I'm working on about John, and the funds will help get that done. Well, when the guitar sells, I hope to get $1,000.
To me, it's self-evident that the guitar is authentic, and the signature is absolutely spot on. But I'll still show it to an expert to get a second opinion, because we have to be absolutely sure when we put an item up for auction. When people need to downsize or turn their belongings into cash, they bring it all here. Sometimes it gets to be a little too much, especially with the rugs. Wow. All right, Delfino, looks like we got a few rugs here, right?
Yeah. Oh, no. I know what's coming next.
We got a boatload of rugs in. So I think we're going to have to resurrect the old speed rug again.
Man, I'd rather have a root canal than get ready for speed rug.
I know you hate it. Let's make John do it. What speed rug is, I get Delfino on a ladder, and then we just sell him as fast as we go, about every 7 seconds. Bam, 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 bam. Moves a lot of product, A, and B, damn sure wakes up the audience. John's going to get an education.
I think he's gonna.
I crawl under a rug by the time he screws speed rug. It is so tedious. But he's the new guy on the block, and so let's just let him slog through it.
I found this in the yard sale. Thought you might be interested.
What's this? Ooh, IMRA. Wow.
What I think this is an 1800s Indian trade knife. The woman I bought it from thought the handle was made out of a coyote jaw.
Seems a little large, isn't it? It looks big enough to be a bear jaw to me. That's about the coolest thing I've seen this week.
I paid $10 for it.
For this?
For that.
I give you 20.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, double your money, man. It's got a little insignia here, stamped. Oh, HB. HB could stand for the Hudson's Bay Company. Hudson's Bay is the oldest corporation in North America. They did a lot of trading with the Native Americans from the late 1600s on. So this knife could be chock full of history and potentially very valuable. What you hoping to get out of this thing, Ezra?
Maybe $100 to $300. I would probably take some of the money and I would take your grandkids to Disney World.
It's a cool item. And you did well by picking it up at a yard sale. God bless you. If it's an authentic early 1800s trade knife, it's eminently collectible. It's a great piece of North American history. But I'm not sure if it's authentic or not authentic. I'm going to find out, though. for sure if this was a marriage chest, but a marriage chest would have been a gift to the young newlyweds to put some heirlooms from each side of the family in and, keep them and hand them down, generation to generation.
Some friends of mine told me that one sold from the 1700s for over $75,000, about 25 years.
$75,000? American dollars? Or like,
Dollars.
lira or something?
No, dollars.
Wow. $75,000 seems excessive to me. Probably not so much.
Maybe not so much, but I don't know.
But yeah, it's definitely got some value to it. But I've been in this business a long time. I don't see this box going for anything close to what she thinks she's going to get. Certainly not going to bring $75,000. I can tell you this: we'll put it in front of a qualified audience and try and get the most I can for it. I'm gonna have my sister take a look at this. She's an antique dealer and specializes in European antiques. Hopefully, she can have a look at it and tell me what it is and what it might bring.
Alright, let me show you how we do speed rugs here. I'm showing John how to do speed rugs for our next auction, and he's gonna be mad as a hornet when he finds out what a pain in the butt it really is. It's for small to medium-sized rugs, and the main thing we need to do is inventory them correctly so I can get the numbers after they sell.
Right.
Okay, what we do, like this, number 1, number 2, number 3, you go down the line. Okay, this is gonna be the first rug, okay? You're gonna run it up, you guys will hold it up, and then run it back here, fold it up, and then I'll get the inventory number on it.
Okay.
Cindy showed me how to tag rugs. I don't really see what the big deal is.
Oh, hey, Stephen, thank you for coming, man.
I'm glad to do it.
Good to see you. Always a pleasure. I called my friend Stephen and take a look at the knife I got him the other day. He's an expert in antique weapons, and I can't wait to see what he has to say about this knife. I got it from a seller who got it at a garage sale, of all things. And I'm wondering if it could be a Hudson's Bay knife. It's marked in a couple different places.
Yeah.
Please.
Hudson's Bay items are important to us because they represent a major part of North American history. At one time, the Hudson's Bay Company was government, basically, for large portions of what is now Canada. You know about the Hudson's Bay Company?
I do know a little bit about it, but kind of one of the reasons I called you is because I knew you knew a little bit more.
Well, it is the oldest corporation in North America. It was established in 1670.
1670.
1670, and it was given the monopoly to deal with all of the Indian trade around Hudson's Bay. Anything that drains into
Oh,
Hudson's
so the
Bay.
watershed area.
Exactly.
That they had rights to.
They were saying basically, we got Canada. So
Right.
they were a big, powerful company.
Okay.
Now they're a Canadian corporation.
So tell me about the knife. They used knives to trade with the natives?
They did, and they also supplied the traders, the fur traders who were working for them. Most of the knives that I've seen of that period that were used in the fur trade had a long curved blade. The knives are usually anywhere from 10 to 15 inches long. And there was one sharpened edge that ran all the way from the tip all the way around to the ferrule at the handguard. This particular knife is not of that type. This is more of a dagger.
Right.
More of a
Like a spearhead.
It's like a stabbing knife, exactly. It's like a spearhead. The jawbone here appears to be a bear's jawbone. I have actually seen knives that had a similar handle. Looking at this knife, it's very hard to tell its age, but it looks like it has been around a while. It's got a nice patina. It's worn very smooth. The markings on here, this one concerns me a bit because it's an entwined H and B.
Right.
Most of the markings on the Hudson's Bay Company knives were marked HBC. I can't definitively say for sure that it is Hudson Bay or that it is not Hudson's Bay because it's a mark that I'm unfamiliar with. I think it just has to be accepted for a presentation piece or a showpiece.
As such, it does sell at value.
Sure, in the auction I would expect around 300.
Stephen, always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
Stephen was able to verify whether it was a Hudson's Bay Company knife. Might not be worth thousands, but still, it could be quite valuable if the right people are in the audience.
I'm prepping for speed rugs, and I'm just tagging, rug after rug after rug. Thank God I'm almost done. Well,
Right idea, but not the right way.
it's like my 5th grade teacher, right church, wrong pew.
Yeah, I think you hit the wrong pew here. When these guys go so fast, and they unravel a rug, and then they drag it all the way across the floor, what's gonna fall off? Okay? The stickers have to go on the tags, not the rugs themselves. I can't believe he has to do it again. I don't wanna keep it right, because there's nothing worse than a
carving that looks like northern France or, you know, even Germany. And you think it's a marriage chest?
I don't know, what do you think?
It's too small to be a marriage chest. I would say it probably would have held something of value.
Just sort of like a strong bone?
Yeah, essentially.
Safe box? Do you think that date's accurate?
I think it easily could be accurate. Have you turned it over?
Let's do it.
Yeah, the feet are definitely not original, but the rest of it looks pretty good. It could easily be from the 17th century.
She had sort of an outrageous, unrealistic expectation of it.
Like what?
$75,000.
Oh dear, not even maybe. I mean, you're not gonna find another one just like this, but I would say probably 1,500. It's just an artisan piece. Someone, a skilled little craftsman did this. It's not done by a master carver.
Well, a marriage chest is not, in fact, a marriage chest. And $1,500 is worlds away from $75,000. The seller may not be satisfied, but we'll try our best to get as close to $1,500 as we can.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. See ya.
Bye.
Speed rug. John prepped it well.